Gentleman from Massachusetts.
Mr. Speaker, I want to thank the gentleman from Oklahoma, Mr. Cole, for yielding me the customary 30 minutes, and I yield myself 8 minutes.
Gentleman's recognized for 8 minutes.
Mr. Speaker, we will not be having a real debate on Iraq today. It will be a pretend debate, one that will have absolutely no effect on U.S. policy. No amendments, no substitutes, no chance for members of Congress to actually do their jobs by making thoughtful changes to the resolution. The distinguished chairman of the International Relations Committee testified before the Rules Committee that the resolution before us will at least give members the chance to, quote, get things off our chest, end quote. Mr. Speaker, I'm not interested in therapy. I'm interested in changing this failed policy. This process is disrespectful to the men and women of our armed forces, disrespectful to the people we represent, and disrespectful to the traditions of this House. The Bush administration is trying to encourage, cajole, and sometimes even strong-arm the Iraqi government into being more inclusive, to respect the rights and privileges of the minority, to embrace the democratic process. Well, I hope the government of Iraq is not watching today, because the Republican majority certainly has no intention of teaching by example. We are all committed to a sovereign, free, secure, and united Iraq. The important question remains, to achieve this goal, is the United States committed to keeping 150,000 or 100,000 or 50,000 American military men and women in Iraq for an indefinite amount of time, perhaps even decades in the future? Under the current policy, the mission in Iraq is never ending. The resolution before us asks us not just to stay the course, but to stay forever. The reason why so many of us, Democrats and Republicans, want to have a meaningful debate and meaningful votes on the war in Iraq is because the Bush administration has lost our confidence and our trust. And for too long, this Congress has given the administration blank checks and unchecked authority. We have abdicated our responsibilities. We have not done our job, which is to legislate, to conduct oversight, and to shape the policy of this nation. Mr. Speaker, the reality of our policy in Iraq is one characterized by corruption, mismanagement, incompetence, and self-delusion. 2,493 American soldiers, sailors, Marines, and airmen have died since the beginning of the war. 94% of them since the President declared mission accomplished. And despite unanimous congressional agreements against permanent military base funding, the Republican majority